In 2019, somewhere in the American South, a person on a boat filmed 11 seconds of footage. They posted it once. The thread was locked 6 hours later. They never posted again. I've watched this clip more times than I want to admit, and every single time I get the same feeling. Watch it with me. Don't look away, because what comes out of that water should not exist. Okay, so here's what we're actually looking at. This was posted to Art True Cryptozoology. And yeah, I know how that sounds. Stay with me. Someone's out on a boat at night. No names, no location beyond somewhere rural, somewhere dark. Just this shaky footage of the water behind them. At first, nothing unusual. Ordinary water, ordinary darkness. Then, in the upper left of the frame, 2 points of light appear. They are not moving with the waves. The angle rules out reflection. They are fixed, watching, for 2 full seconds before the surface breaks. And whatever is in that water, it is keeping pace with the moving motorboat, with the motor running. I've shown this to people who don't believe in any of this stuff. None of them had an explanation. Here's what I didn't expect to find when I started digging into this. It's not a one-time thing. 2016, North Carolina. A forestry worker running trail cameras captures something in the tree line on 3 separate nights. Long, low to the ground. The knee joint bends the wrong way. He files a report with local law enforcement. The case is closed without explanation. He stops posting online entirely. Something people made up to scare each other. And then I read about cave adaptation. Species that evolve in total darkness consistently develop the same traits. Enlarged eyes, loss of skin pigmentation, elongated limbs. This is documented biology, not theory. Fact. So the question I keep coming back to, and I'm not saying this is the answer, I'm genuinely asking, is whether something like that could exist at scale in the kind of cave systems that run under the American Southeast. Those systems are massive. Most of them have never been fully mapped. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I just can't explain the footage. And I can't explain why the thread disappeared. Full transparency. I went into this thinking, Pale Crawler was just a creepypasta. The clip is 11 seconds long. The person who filmed it has not uploaded anything since. The original thread no longer exists, but the footage does. And I've linked it in the description. Watch it yourself. Tell me what you see in the comments. I read all of them, and on this one, I genuinely want to know. If you're new here, welcome to the part of the internet where the questions don't always have answers. And maybe don't go night boating for a while. Stop what you're doing. I need you to watch this clip before I say anything else. No context, no explanation. Just watch. Okay, I've shown that to 3 people. One refused to finish it. Another sent me a voice message at 2 a.m. It just said, I can't stop thinking about the way it moves. This is the Patrick video, recorded over a decade ago, somewhere in rural America by a teenager named Patrick and his friends. What they captured in that field has never been explained. And after what happened later that day, I'm not sure anyone wants to explain it. So the footage comes from a small channel called TCR Sunfot. Old video. Based on the quality alone, we're talking at least 10 years, probably more. Since they played outside and didn't use phones, it's been 15 years. What you think? It's a normal day. Kids in a field, nothing unusual about it. Until the edge of the field, there's a figure standing at the tree line. It is not doing anything. It is simply there. But watch the proportions relative to the fence behind it. That is not normal human height. Now add the red circle. Hold on it and watch the gait. When it starts to move, the weight distribution, the way the knees bend, that is not how people walk. I know what skeptics will say. Costume, trick of perspective, weird camera angle. I've heard all of it, and maybe they're right. The dogs process sensory information at a fundamentally different level than humans. Their hearing range extends far beyond ours. Their olfactory sensitivity is estimated to be 10,000 times greater. When a dog reacts to something, it is reacting to data that we simply cannot access. I've watched a lot of footage where people claim their dogs sensed something supernatural. In almost every case, I can find another explanation. This one, I cannot. The dog is not curious. It is not excited. It positions itself between the children and the figure. It does not approach. It holds a line. That is a protective response to a perceived threat. In the figure, watch what happens when a dog appears. The movement changes. It becomes deliberate, like it noticed. The rake is one of the oldest cryptid legends tied to rural America. And I went into this video fully expecting to spend 20 minutes explaining why it's fake. But the movement cannot be explained by costume. Costumes restrict joint articulation. What is visible in this footage moves with a fluidity that a constrained human form cannot replicate. The proportions cannot be explained by camera distortion alone.
It's gone.
And the dog, I keep coming back to the dog. There are three possibilities. A very convincing hoax by people who knew exactly what they were doing. An animal or human being filmed in unusual lighting conditions that altered perception. Or something that does not fit either category. I'm not going to tell you which one I believe. What I'll tell you is that after everything I've looked at, I cannot rule out the third one. The original footage is still online. The channel has been silent for over a decade. No one has come forward to claim it as a hoax. I've linked everything in the description. Watch it yourself. Full screen. Lights off if you're feeling brave.
Let's go back in the house.
Tell me what you see in the comments. I read all of them, and this is one of those videos where I genuinely want to know what you think you're looking at, and maybe keep your dogs inside tonight. Kaya Ling. D-Vam. Camera lurches suddenly as the man holding it turns and starts moving fast. Not quite running. Fast walking. The other man is ahead of him, already moving toward the stairs. The camera swings wildly. Floor, ceiling, corridor wall, floor again. Heavy breathing audible. The corridor lights flicker once. 8 seconds. Extreme handheld shake. VHS dropout artifacts. Motion blur. Kaling. Devam. Camera lurches suddenly as the man holding it turns and starts moving fast. Not quite running. Fast walking. The other man is ahead of him, already moving toward the stairs. The camera swings wildly. Floor. Ceiling. Corridor wall. Floor again. Heavy breathing audible. The corridor lights flicker once. 8 seconds. Extreme handheld shake. VHS dropout artifacts. Motion blur.
Okay. This school graduation video looks completely normal at first. The principal's giving a speech. Parents are recording. Students are waiting to get their diplomas. Normal. But in about 10 seconds, something happens that honestly freaked me out more than I expected. And I think something in that building did not want those students there, and whatever it is, had absolutely no intention of showing itself. Watch the back doors first, right there. They open, then close, then open again. Nobody touches them, no one even reacts. And then this happens. The student's graduation cap flies off. No, seriously, watch it again. The cap goes up first, you see that, right? Up. It doesn't slide off, it doesn't fall sideways. It lifts up and then drops straight down. Wind doesn't do that, airflow doesn't do that, and there's obviously no strong air movement because look around. Nobody's hair is moving, nobody's clothes are moving, nothing else in the room reacts. A gust of wind does not lift a graduation cap upward like somebody grabbed it and then let go. Now pause right here and look at the student's face. That is not an oops, my cap fell reaction. That's not embarrassment. That is, and I know exactly how insane this sounds, the face of somebody who felt something touch them. You've made that face. I've made that face. That is a what the hell just touched me face. And this is where things get really crazy. Because I started digging into the history of this school, and I found something. There are old witness accounts, forum posts, archived local newspaper clippings, all talking about some kind of presence connected to the basement boiler room beneath this building. A boiler room that's apparently been locked since the late 70s. Maintenance workers claim they heard movement down there after hours. Not exactly footsteps, more like somebody pacing back and forth in a very small space. Over and over and over again, like they were waiting. One guy, this was from a 2009 forum thread, I'll link it below, said he knocked on the boiler room door as a joke, and the pacing stopped immediately. Stopped. Like whatever was down there heard him. Former students also talked about seeing a figure near the back of the gymnasium, always during rehearsal week, always watching the stage, and always gone before anyone could get a second look. But here's the detail that completely broke my brain.
Stop scaring me, we're fine.
In the records for the graduating class of 1973, there's a student who appears in every single yearbook photo that year. Except graduation day, male student. No transfer records, no explanation, nothing. He's just gone. Now I know what you're thinking. What does a missing student from 1973 have to do with a graduation cap moving 50 years later? And honestly, fair question. But listen to this. The first reported sightings of the figure inside the gym start appearing in 1975, 2 years after the student disappeared. The sounds from the basement, they're reported almost every single year. During graduation week. Not randomly. Graduation week. And now we have this video, a graduation ceremony. A cap being lifted upward, not bumped, not dropped, lifted and released. I think whatever is down there is still there. I think it's been there this entire time. And I think every year when the caps and gowns come out, something wakes up, because maybe it never got to graduate, and maybe it never forgot. Look, I've been doing this for a long time. I've watched way too many paranormal clips, and most of them, honestly, most of them have explanations. This one doesn't. And when you combine the footage, the witness stories, the boiler room reports, and the missing 1973 student, it starts fitting together a little too well. I think there's a kid still trapped in that building. And every year, when everybody else gets the moment he never had, he reminds people he's still there. Honestly, I hope somebody eventually figures out what happened to him. I really do. The original footage is linked below. Watch it yourself. Tell me what you think happened in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're new here, subscribe. Because we do this every week, and somehow, every week gets weirder. And hey, be nice to the weird kid at your school. You never know how long people remember things.
Before you call this fake, ask yourself one question. If nothing paranormal exists, then what exactly opened that door from the inside?
The footage you're about to watch comes from a TikTok creator named Charlie, and here's why this case is so interesting. If you scroll through Charlie's account, you won't find a single paranormal video anywhere. No ghost hunting, no creepy content, nothing. His channel is basically just happy everyday vlogs with family dinners, friends, jokes, random life stuff, completely normal. But everything changed when his elderly neighbor confessed something disturbing to him. She claimed her house was haunted. According to her, strange, unexplained things were happening almost every single day inside the home. Footsteps, doors moving, voices, the kind of stuff most people would immediately dismiss as imagination, until she finally invited Charlie and one of his friends over to witness it for themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I've slammed it shut. It's not faulty. Arm has been checked.
Yeah.
But are you ready?
Yeah.
Emma, open door, please.
Oh, she's not playing.
Give a chance. You could walk away and show it. Emma, open my door, please. I want to see you. Show me 7. I have got her on a picture. I can't find the picture. Emma, open door, please. Let me in. Come on, there's 2 new friends want to see you. Come on. Did you hear that noise in there then?
Oh.
Thank you. No, that was just that's not me. Nothing in there.
God, this is good.
Share the window if you won't. Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I've slammed it shut. It's not faulty. Arm has been checked.
Yeah.
But are you ready?
Yeah.
Emma, open door, please.
Oh, she's not playing.
Give a chance. You could walk away and show it. Emma, open my door, please. I want to see you. To see you. Come on. Did you hear that noise in there then? Thank you. No, that was just that's not me.
Now, Charlie and his friend were skeptical, but they were curious enough to bring cameras and document the entire visit. And what they captured that night? Honestly, it's terrifying. Now, let me ask you something. The government tells us we're alone in this universe. Scientists tell us these experiences are hallucinations, drafts, faulty mechanics. Drafts? What kind of airflow opens a fully checked door latch from the inside? Who is Emma, people? What happened inside that house? Why is whatever's in that room trapped there? And why does it want new friends? For years, we've been told interdimensional gateways are impossible, just conspiracy theories, science fiction. But today, we may have just watched something open a door from the other side, and if this footage is real, truly real, then I want you to think very carefully tonight before you go to sleep. Because who's really waiting behind the closed doors in your house? Stay alert, question everything, and never blindly accept the version of reality they hand you. If this video disappears, you already know why. Like, share, spread the truth, and I'll see you in the next case file. Stay in the dark.